force you back under those covers. Lazy mornings, they multiply. Glory's waiting outside your window. So wake on up from your slumber, baby, open up your eyes. Tongues are violent, personal and focused, tough to be with you.
I'm getting on here to document my final steps of my gap year application. Yeah, my interview's tomorrow, so today's just... Hi. I keep having to tell myself that I didn't face rejection. I'm in a battle. Well, in multiple arenas of my life. Curveballs are just like God's thing, and they're not so like we're miserable, but so I don't know, I feel like God like wants to keep me on my toes lately. So today was my phone interview for gap year. So I'm sitting there, it's 9:02, I'm like, my heart is like, I'm like praying. The woman is amazing. I like pour my life out to her. She's super sweet, asks me a ton of questions. We're like unraveling things. It's beautiful. I like have been rehashing the last 3 minutes of an amazing half-hour phone call. There is literally... Let's recap. January happened in my life, January 2018. I love Januaries, but this January was crap. Yeah, January just sucked. So in the middle of the mud, I felt like God was stirring in my heart to apply for the World Race Gap Year. So after 3 weeks of prayer and contemplation and tons of conversations with people and my parents and whatever, I paid $40, finished the application, poured my life into it, and set up my phone interview, had the interview, you saw that. And then 24 hours later was actually called back after that and was rejected. Long story short, I didn't make it into gap year for several reasons. Some of it doesn't make sense at all. Some of it kind of does, but mostly it doesn't make sense. So me stepping out in faith and applying for that big thing was really beautiful, even if I didn't get in. But yeah, this is like really vulnerable for me to put this on a video. Like, why would anyone do that? That's really weird. But I'm just here to say that God is doing a lot, and he's speaking and he's moving. But yeah, that's my story. Walking through like really big bouts of rejection and asking questions like, do I know God? Do I hear his voice? And where am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to do? Asking those big questions, I've been met with small whispers, not big answers. And those small whispers are just reminders that God will put me where he wants to put me, and I don't have to worry. I can just keep living my life, and Jesus fills in the gaps. So that's me.
And I take it all back, take it all back, take it all back. I take it all back just to have you. And I take it all back, take it all back, take it all back. I take it all back just to have you. Hey, my life is real great. Feel I'm well on my way to my dreams coming true. And
Morgan Murphy's life is weird. Yeah, January sucked. I lost a lot of things. And then February came around and Morgan decided to go for it and really listen to the Holy Spirit and was totally redirected in an ugly way. And it's raining and it's March 1st and it's so weird. This year is just the weirdest year of my life. Things that I'm learning. I'm learning how to be present, how to do ministry, how to love people where they're at, how to meet people in the mud, how to ask questions, how to trust in God quietly. And I think the whole point of this video is to just show, I don't know, one, to just document my life, and two, to just like show the world in a sense that Christians, that like people go through rough stuff, but like as someone who knows Jesus personally, there is so much hope still, and there's so much beauty, and no one can ever steal my joy, and no situation or rejection or redirection or whatever can steal my joy. And so I just hope this encourages you where you're at. Like, I'm not perfect, and this is my life, and it's messy and beautiful and weird, and I'm in my university parking lot, like just got done with a conversation about dropping out of college. So I'm learning to walk with Jesus through it all, and know that He wants to walk with me through it, and that the mud is here for a reason, and that the valley isn't meant to always be plowed through. It's actually the most beautiful because it gets the most rain. Yeah, I'm just on this mission to love Yahweh right where I'm at and be present. I hope this all makes sense. I know it's a bit jumbled and random and like, why would I do any of this? But that was most of my February, honestly. I honestly thought I was gonna make weekly videos, not like vlog, but just like document things in my life, document stories, and I do plan on doing that. But I kind of had to step back, reevaluate after I got rejected. And the other issue was in February when I got rejected from World Race. It unearthed all of the grief that I still hadn't processed through with different situations in my life, and so I had to like walk with Jesus and the Holy Spirit through grief all over again, and not knowing what my life was gonna look like to, yeah, I just thought I knew what my life was gonna look like, and then God was like, ha, no. So that's where I'm at. I feel like super dizzy right now, so I was like, I'll record the rest of this video, because I put a poll on Instagram, who wants to see the video I've been working on for 3 weeks, and this is it, because I've been so scared and I don't know how to put it out, and I know that it's worth it, and I know that vulnerability is worth it, and if anything that anyone gets from this is that vulnerability is worth it, and life is weird, and we face tough stuff, and Jesus is himself hope and truth, and something that I can no matter what lean on and stand on, and know that he's there when I am a grief-ridden, anxiety-filled, I don't know who I am mess. So that's all. But listen, it's March. Let's like believe for good, deep, amazing things. I remember I was like sitting there with my friends, and I was like, wow, March is gonna be like insane, because there's like a lot happening in March, but also like God is gonna move and I'm expecting it. So let's like believe it together. Jesus is so personal, and he wants to meet you in the middle. Also, I'm just like super excited for what God's doing on my campus. So I'm going to document that later too, but this is like Morgan Murphy's journey of processing. Welcome.
Can I wait to be some? Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old